educate and inform the whole mass of the people. They are the only sure reliance for the preservation of our liberty. Meaning, having education is not always enough, or having access to a whole lot of wealth, riches, possessions in our lives, or also possessing enormous quantities of privileges, opportunities, advantages, and basically fortunes in our lives also will not be enough, because the possession, acquisition of all of these things will not be able to give us what we don't have, what we cannot give ourselves, what we cannot cultivate by ourselves with our own talent, mindset, authenticity, and what we just don't have the capacity and capability for cultivation, as well as for the seamless practice and effortless execution through and by our actions, behaviors, habits, ambitions at every step of the way, in one way or another. Having all of those things will not provide us with truthfulness, personality, character, behavior, mannerisms, humility, humanity, compassion, morality, reliability, alongside many other imperative virtues and fundamental conditions and qualities which are necessary for happiness, contentment, stability, peace into our lives, will not be provided to us by all the accesses we have, by the abnormal quantities of things we sometimes have, or also by acquiring or conquering superior education, higher qualification into our lives. We won't be able to access or penetrate all the different personality characteristics and behavioral traits. Those things have to be cultivated separately, and alongside having a very good, solid, foundational education into our lives, as well as for everyone. That is what the government must prioritize: education, information, transparency, truthfulness for all, for both men and women, alongside also providing us with all the humanitarian aspects of food, employment opportunities, income, alongside freedom, justice, equality, independence, sovereignty at every step of the way. These are the things for the availability, accessibility, and providing for which the government actually exists and functions. And if the government fails to make these conditions available, or to provide us with all of these things, then the government has no reason for its existence whatsoever. We will definitely work hard for those things, but the government also has to reciprocate and work hand in hand and interconnectedly to provide us with all the things which are necessary imperatives in our lives. But alongside education, there needs to be information. The people have to be informed, well educated, and trained for humility, civic sense, and basically kindness, compassion, character, groundedness. Otherwise, they won't behave that way. So, education and information are a must